Good day, YouTube. It has been 10 years since I started this YouTube channel in December of 2013, and here we are, Christmas Day 2023. It's been 10 years that I've started this channel. And I can tell you that when I first started this channel, I was excited. Speaking about finances, I was a financial counselor at that time, and nobody watched those videos. I had good topics. I knew they were good topics. My job at that time was as a civilian for the Air Force to help out service members with their personal finances. And I said to myself, why not help out anybody who watches the video or videos? And nobody watched. But that didn't discourage me because I kept at it. I knew at least there was going to be one person who would watch that video or videos and benefit from it. And then I made a change about including the Air Force, my Air Force career at that time. And the channel grew, and it grew, and it grew. And then I started to talk about other things, about life. It's a little bit windy, it is cold, but hopefully you can hear me clear. And I've made over 500 videos in 10 years. I have slowed down the last 2 years because I'm doing other things, whether it's life, whether it's work, whether it's family, whether it's friends, whether it's travel. There's a lot of things that I'm doing that I enjoy. I don't talk about the Air Force anymore because I've been there, done that, talked about that. And now there's the next generation that are talking about it. So in 10 years, I want you to think about something. What have you done in the last 10 years? How has your life changed in the last 10 years? I'll give you some examples, maybe just so you can relate. 10 years, we didn't live in this house. We lived just up the street over there. And 10 years ago. 10 years ago, my children, my son and my daughter, were both single. Now they're married. My son got married 4 years ago on the back of our property. My daughter got married a year and a half ago, right there. A lot changes in 10 years in my life, and I'm sure it has in your life as well. Another example is I've learned to really savor everyday life, celebrate. I've chilled out a lot. One of the things that I'm challenged with is anxiety. It's my personality, that's part of it, but my thoughts are different. I look at things different. I look at challenges and grow from challenges, and it's made me a better person. 10 years later, I am a grandfather. I have 2 grandchildren right now, and I love them, and they play right there in that swing all the time in the summer, sometimes in the winter as well. I think I've said this before in one of my videos that I was a good parent, but I am a better grandfather. And that's just because being a grandfather or a grandparent, because my wife is also a grandmother, your grandchildren come and play and have a good time, whether it's one day, whether it's one afternoon, whether it's one weekend, and they go home. The other thing is, it's not my first go around. You know, when I was a parent, I learned, and I did things that were really well, and I sometimes did things that weren't well. But as a grandparent, you've been there, you've done that, and it's a beautiful thing. And you've probably heard the saying that being a grandparent is a beautiful thing, and it is. And so is being a parent. I don't take that seriously. So here we are 10 years later. I've been married almost 28 years. And it's just my wife and I in this property. And it's a beautiful thing. We love to host our friends, our family, often, whenever we can. We travel a lot. 10 years ago, I was in the Air Force as a reservist. And now I've been retired for 5.5 years from the Air Force. And I don't miss it. I love the Air Force. I loved the Air Force, but I don't miss it. So I want you to think about what has happened in the last 10 years of your life. And I wish you the best. I hope that it's been a good or a great 10 years. And remember that life happens. It happens for everybody. It's not just for some people. But the beautiful thing, the better thing is that we can control a lot of the things in our lives. Not everything. There are some things that are out of our control, and we have to be aware of that. So if you watched one video or 10 videos or more videos in the last 10 years on my channel, I want to thank you. I hope it's helped you. And if you think about it, it's just been 10 years of me speaking into a camera, this camera right here, not interacting with people, but I know that people benefit, whether it's the Air Force, whether it's life, whether it's Outlook. A lot of people have benefited. I'm thankful for doing this. My channel has really slowed down as far as the growth, and I'm okay with that. It has over 2 million views, which I'm proud of, but I'm most proud of that I've been able to connect with people and sometimes meet some of these people who watch these videos, and even if it's just for a moment. I've actually had some good friends come out of this channel in the last 10 years. One of them is Matthew, also known as Wild Blue Yonder, who is now in pilot training in Texas. He went through the Air Force Academy here. I'm very proud of Matthew, and I've met other people as well. So thank you for watching. It's been 10 years. Time flies. Don't take time for granted, because we don't know how much time we have in this beautiful world. I wish you a great day today, a great year. If I can ever help you out, reach out to me. It's flown by 10 years, but this is my life now. And it's Christmas Day, and we're gonna go see my son and his family in just a few moments. Take care.